Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a very quick speed comparison here between the LG G6 on the left and the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Yes, I know this isn't the S8, but that is coming soon. But for now, I just wanted to see if Samsung's last year flagship can hold up against LG's flagship for 2017. And we're going to see if that is the case. So it's going to be close. LG. So LG does just make it for the startup here, which is very nice. Usually LG is behind. I have actually kept the skin on the like no app drawer because some people say it's a bit faster for the performance. So we're gonna see how they do compare here. Straight away you can see the Edge still has a much brighter display when you are on the Max. I wish they would have used the OLED technology on the G6, but maybe we'll see that on the V30. We're going to just open up a few apps here and then have a look at the multitasking. We have also got some games to see if there's any difference here. And so far the G6 seems to be going ahead, which is nice. As you can see, three have gone there to the G6. We have got the S7 Edge on the Exynos platform, and performance mode is turned on as well. So everything seems to be opening up a little bit faster here on the G6 in terms of like the camera, and that is nice. I do like to see progression here. It's leaving the S7 Edge standing. Wonder how it will fare against the S8. Let's just try the settings. So you can definitely see a remarkable improvement here to the performance, which is good. Let's have a look at the games. We have a few downloaded. Just wish they'd made a better display on the G6. I mean, it just looks kind of dull in comparison to the S7 Edge. Again, faster here on the left though to load the game. And again, so the LG, is killing it here. Wow, I didn't expect this. I was thinking, the S7 Edge would be very strong still. So the S7 did come one back here, but it's still only about 7-1. And again, so the S7 you can see still does load some games a bit faster, but overall I think the LG has dethroned the Samsung, at least until the S8 arrives, in terms of the performance here. Although this one's very slow, which is a bit weird. While that we're just waiting for that, we can get a speed test running here. So we'll just get rid of this now. So both of them are connected to Wi-Fi, which is the 5G. And let's start with the boy that never lets me down, ever. So you can see, very good score tonight. Not the best on the Samsung. And we do have the G6. What can you give us? What can you give us? Oh, it's going for it. It's going for it. So not the best score tonight in terms of the Wi-Fi, which is funny because I did actually do a speed test earlier on and it did a lot better. So I'm going to give it another go here. You know, we want to be fair, give it a chance to redeem itself. But oh dear, maybe I spoke too soon earlier. Maybe the G6 is also not very good when it comes to the Wi-Fi. So why would that be? Why would that be? Let's see the Edge again. Maybe it was just a one-off. No, you can see, back up again. So clearly the Edge is the winner here when it comes to your Wi-Fi, which should be very satisfying to those of you who have an S7. And we can just move on now to a quick browsing test. Just load a page here. So let's try GSM Arena. And go. Oh, Edge straight in there, as you can see, which is very nice. So a little bit slow here on the G6 for the web browsing. I wonder why that is. I think this one has its own browser still, the S7 Edge, which is nice, and you can see definitely, you know, how good that is when it comes to optimization. Tesco, where you get your best clothes. And again, straight in here on the S7 Edge. So I'm definitely giving that to the Edge. So let's just round off with the multitasking here. Has LG cracked it this year when it comes to memory management? So far looks quite good. No reloads, as you can see. I think they're both coming with 4 gigs of RAM. And it's practically identical here. Maybe the Samsung does come up with it a little bit faster, but the basic apps are pretty much identical. A little bit of lag there on TwitchWiz, your TwitchWiz Judder that we do know and love. And we just get the games again. So faster to recover here on the Samsung again. Wow, I gotta say, you know, the S7 Edge is probably one of the best phones ever made in terms of the durability of the phone. Oh, it's reloading a bit here, but it did recover again faster than the G6. I mean, this is LG's latest phone, and the Samsung's going toe to toe with it. You know, my God, maybe LG should, you know, make its own processor, so that it can compete, because right now it seems that the S7 Edge is actually dominating. Both of them are reloading when it comes to games, so they could definitely improve the memory management here. But the it kept this one in memory, so a bit random there, which is good. We'll give it a point. And one more. What do we have? I think we've opened all the games actually. So it's just basically opening the dialer here. Another reload on the G6. I think overall the Samsung did better when it came to the multitasking, which is very shocking to me. And once again demonstrates, you know, the 2016 flagships are still very potent when it comes to web browsing, the multitasking. Just the apps opening that I did notice the G6 coming ahead overall. But obviously, you know, the phone is more than just a speed test. There are other things to consider here. With the G6, we are getting a full waterproof design now, which is good. You know, it brings it up to the phone's of other manufacturers. You're also getting a dual camera here, which you won't find on the new Samsung phones or the S7 Edge. Allows you to do wide angle and all sorts of good stuff. You are getting, I think, a slightly bigger battery as well than what Samsung's offering with either the S8 or the... In fact, it's not bigger than the S7 Edge. The S7 Edge has quite a good size capacity, but if you're getting the standard S8, you're getting a bigger battery in the G6. You're also getting a quad DAC if you get it from certain regions, which is quite good. And also no curved display, because not everyone does actually like the curved display. Some people want just, to be able to hold it here without fear of dropping it. So there's definitely some very nice stuff going on here with the G6. It feels like an amazing piece of technology, I gotta say. But I do think they could have done better overall. I think they could have put a OLED display in there. I do think they could have put a Snapdragon 835 and also maybe put the same cameras in the S8 that we do have, like as a dual camera. So there's room for improvement overall. And the S7 Edge, you can see, still holds its own pretty much. So yeah, just a quick little speed test here, comparison between G6 and the S7 Edge. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm sure this pleased a lot of you S7 Edge owners out there. You're pretty much sorted, I think, for another year. So yeah, just a quick video here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.